What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to your clothing guide, TheHoxtonTrend peeps! Right guys, in this video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking at 3 different winter jackets. One of the questions that I've been getting a lot of this time around is, which jacket do you think would be best for me to buy? Is it going to be the Canada Goose? Is it going to be the MACKAGE? Or is it going to be Moose Knuckles? What I've gone and done is I've got 3 of these jackets in to do a comparison review for you guys. Now this will be a 2-part series. In this video what I'm going to be doing is talking about these 3 particular brands that I think are really cool. So those jackets are actually the Canada Goose Chiliwack, the MACKAGE Nathan or Florian I think it's called, and also the Moose Knuckles Ballistic jacket. Those are the 3 jackets that people have been asking me for and they want me to do a comparison, okay? Guys, the second part of this video I'm going to be doing an outdoor test where I'll be testing these jackets outdoors to see exactly what they're like on, how I find them, how the movement of the jacket is. Are they warm? Well, of course they're going to be warm because they're extreme winter jackets, but how warm are they, and just the practicality of these jackets, and in my opinion which ones I think are the best and for what reasons I think these jackets are better than one another. Now listen, if you want to see more comparison videos like this, if you want to get more help guides to different jackets, all you got to do is leave some comments on the comments box below. I will make sure to go through those and I will take your comments and suggestions on board. Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, TheHoxtonTrend. Don't forget to check out our website, TheHoxtonTrend.com. We've also got a Twitter where we do like daily deals. Don't forget to follow my personal Instagram, TheHoxton Travels. Oh, and the last thing is don't forget to follow our Facebook community, which is now on 8.3 thousand followers, which is absolutely insane. So listen, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. I'm going to show you these 3 jackets. I'm going to give you my opinion on which ones are the best out of the 3. Let's get on with it. Less offer from me. Let's do it. Peace. Right, so this is the first jacket, guys. I know you guys are familiar with this one. This is the Canada Goose Chiliwack bomber jacket. Super popular midweight jacket from Canada Goose. This is more of the bomber style jacket. Now Canada Goose don't do many bomber styles. I think it's just this one and also the Canada Goose Brumley. They used to do a model called the Canada Goose Borden, but I believe they don't actually make that one anymore because it was so similar to the Canada Goose Chiliwack that I think they just kind of stopped it, to be honest with you. Now the Canada Goose Chiliwack is actually one of my favourite Canada Goose jackets. I've had quite a few Chiliwacks myself, all different colours. I've even had the blue PBI version, which is like a limited edition version of this jacket with the blue badge on the side, and it only comes in blue. Now in my opinion this is a very warm jacket. It's super warm. In fact it's one of the warmest Canada Goose jackets, especially for the upper part of the body, because if you notice on this jacket it only covers up to just above your waist. What you have to remember about Canada Goose jackets is you've got different levels of length on the jacket. So you've just got ones which are just past the waist, which are like your mid parkers, and then you've got one that goes a little bit longer, which is more like your full length parker jacket. Really, I kind of understand where these jackets are coming from. I think it's great if we just kind of go a little bit into the brand so that we can see exactly what these jackets are saying, understand a bit of background into the history of these brands. I think it really helps to kind of make an overall decision on which jacket you want to go for, okay? Canada Goose was actually established in 1957 in Toronto, Canada. The brand was originally known as Metro Sportswear Limited, and it wasn't until its expansion into the European market that it changed its name to Canada Goose. Its name is in the relation to the insulation used in their down products, which is sourced from geese. Canada Goose is a manufacturer and retailer of numerous products. In the beginning it started with just raincoats and woolen vests. Although their product range is very popular amongst many, it's their down jackets that have made Canada Goose the beloved brand that people love right up until today. Canada Goose also pride themselves in a meticulous manufacturing process and the attention to detail. Its products undergo a 13-step process where every small detail from buttons to stitching is checked in order to ensure that everything is up to par with the brand's own standard of quality and performance. Now the more extreme weather condition Canada Goose jackets can withstand temperatures of up to 30 degrees Celsius. Now Canada Goose actually comes with a lot of its own technology. So it comes with a technology called Arctic Tech, which is the material used on the outside construction of the jacket. It just renders the jacket water resistant, wind proof with the down insulation on the inside of the jacket. The way the jacket is set, it just keeps you very warm. And this is actually a size large Canada Goose, and you can see it's a little bit oversized with the extreme weather jackets, as they're a little bit oversized to provide you with some of that warmth on the inside. So when I do this jacket up, you have a bit of room inside, but when I'm walking around and my body is generating heat, you also get a circulation of the heat inside your body, which keeps you warm. On top of that, what happens is underneath the jacket, right here on the hem, when you tighten that up, it really kind of goes tight on your waist. That allows the air to be kind of trapped, so it doesn't release from your body, so that warm air kind of stays with inside your body. You've got like a funnel hood, so I can extend the hood of the jacket. If it's really, really cold, you can extend the hood just like that. It's definitely not in the UK. You won't find super extreme cold temperatures, but in places like Canada where it can get super cold and temperatures can really drop, you might want to find that people might wear the jacket like that, and when they do it up, you get that insulation just like that. Now this particular model of Canada Goose Chiliwack, you can actually remove the fur. On some of the older models of the Chiliwack, the fur can't be removed. I think this jacket is a pretty warm, solid choice personally. Right, let's move on to the next jacket. Right, this is the Moose Knuckles Ballistic bomber jacket. Now this would be the equivalent to the Canada Goose within its range. It's a bomber jacket that kind of sits on the waist and has that kind of like round shape, if you want to call it that. But yeah, it's just a bomber jacket just like the Canada Goose. So Moose Knuckles is a very cool brand. They've been around for a long while, and one of the reasons why I've done this review is because a lot of people have asked me, look, what do I go for? Do I go for the Canada Goose or do I go for the Moose Knuckles? Again, let's get into a little bit more about the brand, who Moose Knuckles is, what they're about, and let's see exactly what they're saying. Okay, let's get into it. Whilst Canada Goose started in 1957, Moose Knuckles you would have thought was actually more of a newer brand, but actually they predate back 36 years prior to the Canada Goose brand. They've actually got a longer history than Canada Goose, funny enough. They officially established themselves in 2007 as a luxury sportswear brand. Being a luxury brand, Moose Knuckles claims to use only the highest quality fabrics, mainly consisting of cotton and nylon. They are made in a blend of 74% cotton to 26% nylon outer construction, which ensures that the parkas will remain long, lasting and durable. Their winter jacket parkas have a temperature rating of nearly -40 degrees and come with a heavy duty zippers that withstand the wear. To withstand the weather, water repellent coatings are used on the outside construction in order to ensure that the jacket remains dry for longer periods of time, as well as preventing the down insulation from getting wet. This is very important because down is notorious for losing all its insulation abilities when it gets wet. The insulation used within Moose Knuckles jackets are mainly grey duck down with a fill power that ranges from 650 to 800. This is one of the highest available. It also provides good insulation and loft. But this is the Moose Knuckles Ballistic, guys. When I first felt the Moose Knuckles jackets, when I done a review like back in the day on Icarus, you'll probably see the review. If you check the video here on the YouTube channel, you will see the review. I remember that the quality of these jackets are very, very good. They're very, very high. I would go as far as to say, and I'm confident to say, that I feel the quality of Moose Knuckles jackets is actually better than the Canada Goose. It just feels a lot more sturdy. The outer construction material feels quite thick. It's got a heavier weight. If you're looking for something that's got a little bit more quality than a Canada Goose and something that's a little bit different, the Moose Knuckles is definitely a contender. Now, I do actually like the logo that you see on the arm, which is a picture of some Moose Knuckles. The fur is a little bit different as well because you've got black fur. I've also seen versions of the jacket where they've dyed the fur to like different colors. I've seen pink, green, all types of crazy colors. Brand prestige. Although some of the costs of the jackets can actually go more than the Canada Goose, I don't feel like here in the UK that the prestigiousness of the Moose Knuckles brand is as prestigious as Canada Goose. Canada Goose tends to hold their value over time. Like the brand value in the Canada Goose is so strong. I've seen prices this year for Canada Goose, especially in the pre-owned market. They remain very, very high. I thought with the whole situation and everything going on that prices would drop, but it's the opposite. prices are actually getting higher. Canada Goose is actually going to raise their prices this year as well, so they're like 50 or 75 pounds, something like that, more expensive than they were last year. So if you're looking for a coat that's going to give you more value over a longer period of time and give you a good return on your money if you're looking to sell it in future, I would say the Canada Goose would be the better option. But some people are getting a bit bored of Canada Goose because everyone seems to own a Canada Goose, or you see a lot of it during the winter season. So when you wear one, you don't really feel like you're standing out. With the Moose Knuckles, it is a little bit different. Not too many people have cottoned onto it here in the UK, so I feel like if you wear it, it's a little bit unique and a little bit more special. But one of the things that Moose Knuckles say is they want to make one of the most rugged, durable, well-built jackets with heavy construction and materials that they possibly can, and I think they've definitely gone ahead and achieved that, more so than the Canada Goose. On this Ballistic, it doesn't have the extended hood like the Canada Goose, but it does have the fleece pockets, which the Canada Goose does also. So when you put your hands inside the pocket and you rub them around, it can warm them up a little bit. Sometimes I find some of their marketing or some of the imagery that they use, especially like if you look at the back of the jacket, there's like a patchwork with some guys fighting, or it looks like a hockey thing. It just doesn't come across as elegant as the Canada Goose, in my opinion. So I think sometimes the branding could let it down. I have heard people say that even the name Moose Knuckles is a bit off-putting for some people. So that's it. Look, let's move on to the next jacket, which is the MACKAGE Florian. Right guys, this is it. This is the MACKAGE Florian jacket. Okay, now this is a similar style bomber jacket, but this is MACKAGE's own version of their kind of bomber jacket, which is like, I guess, competitors to those two other models that we've just covered. People might not know about MACKAGE because I would say they're relatively new to the UK scene as of the last couple of years, but actually they've been going strong in America for quite some time now. So I just want to give you a little bit of history about the brand, and then we can actually go into the jacket and my thoughts on the brand and what I feel about the jacket and all that good stuff. So listen, let's get into it. Now, MACKAGE is the newer brand out of all of these jackets. It was actually established and founded in 1999. They take pride in their designs and the style and the elegance of their brand, and I guess for MACKAGE, their thing is to make that more higher end, premium, luxury style brand. Their collections and designs are intricate with detailing and a mix of different fabrics, which sets itself apart and differs itself from the other brands such as Canada Goose and the Moose Knuckles. So for example, you might find a lot more leather, wool and different types of fabrics which will be on the jacket you may not find in other brands like Canada Goose and Moose Knuckles. When the brand started in 1999, it was actually more for women's outerwear, but they later went on to establish their menswear designs in 2008. Now, as mentioned, MACKAGE is not solely limited to the regular nylon and polyester outerwear construction fabrics used in the likes of Canada Goose and Moose Knuckles. The sleeve cuffs on most of the jackets are made from wool, and the shell and the linings are weather resistant, utilizing specialized fabrics and laminates as well as being downproof to prevent them from shedding. The duck down used is comprised of whole clusters of a minimum fill power of 800 and in a ratio of at least 90% down to 10% feathers. The brand also uses nano down, which is coated with Tex Coat Nano, a treatment that helps increase the down's durability and loft, apart from also making it fast drying and more resistant to the contaminant. Their jackets with the highest insulation can withstand temperatures of up to -35 degrees Celsius, which really is quite impressive. Now, MACKAGE kind of position themselves to be the more luxury brand out of the three. For me, I personally think the style of this jacket is really nice. The materials feel really premium. You've got some wool trim detail in there. You've got a nice fur trim here, which is actually removable, but the outer construction doesn't feel, in my opinion, as durable and robust as the Moose Knuckles followed by the Canada Goose. In saying that, I really do like this jacket because it does feel different and the quality does feel really nice to me. One of the things people might not like about this MACKAGE jacket is there's no symbols on the arm. In fact, the symbol to acknowledge that it's a Moose Knuckles can actually be found on the back of the jacket. On the base of the hood, you've actually got the symbol for the MACKAGE there, and also on the base of the neck you can find that as well. For normal travel and going up and down in the UK, for example, these three jackets are going to do more than enough to handle the temperatures that we find in the UK. So those type of numbers, the -30 and -45, you don't need to worry about unless you're going up to the Arctic somewhere and chilling out with a couple of Eskimos or something. If you're just going to go and check your mates, or you're running around in London going to work, then these jackets are going to be absolutely fine. In fact, some people might actually even find these jackets a little bit too warm, even in the cold weathers that we have here in the UK. Inside of the jacket does have fleece pockets, just like the rest of the jacket, so that's really nice. To be honest with you, out of all of three of the jackets, I would probably still say my favorite is probably the Chiliwack. If I'm to be honest with you, I really like the Chiliwack. The resale value of the MACKAGE, also the Moose Knuckles, will not be as high as the Canada Goose. So I guess moving forward, if you want something that's going to give you a little bit more protection in terms of recouping your money in future, if you're looking to sell it, providing that you're going to look after the jackets properly, the Canada Goose is probably going to hold on to your money a lot more and give you a lot more return when the time comes. Guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. The next time you're going to see me do a review on these three jackets, I'm going to be doing an outdoor test just to kind of let you know my thoughts on what I think about these jackets when I do a test drive over in the park when the weather's feeling a little bit cooler and colder, okay? Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, share, all the good stuff. You know it makes sense. I'm out of here. Less waffling from me. Guys, see you soon. Peace out.